Let's break down another one of my cochise / yeat type beats I made without any paid plugins. I don't have much else to say and nobody likes long intros. We'll get right into it. First we have a synth called FG4 bits in the keys section from Saw, fire-free plugin by the way, which is 2 octaves of the same chords. It's a simple pattern going from C sharp minor to B major to A major and then just repeats. And of course, just like in the last video, I added the stutter at the end because it fits very well in most beats in this genre. I added OTT to make it brighter and EQ for some subtle adjustments. The other major part in the melody is this ARP. It's perfect for interesting movement while not being overly chaotic and annoying. The preset is called FG Low Avenger in the arpeggio section from, again, Saw, and it's literally the same chord progression. The preset does the rest for you. I cut out some of the low end and reduced high frequencies to make it fit in better, and added fruity reverb and Valhalla Supermassive. The last piece of this melody is a simple lead that pretty much only plays a G sharp with a stutter at the end. I used another preset from Saw called FG Buzzsaw with more OTT and of course EQ to blend in with the rest and removing unnecessary lows. The lead however only plays at certain parts of the song to give them more energy and progression. And that's already every element in the melody, so let's move on to the drums. The drums are not too complicated but still feel right with the melody. It's a simple trap, clap, hi-hat and 3 offbeat snares. Now as I said in my last video on cochise type beats, I suggest staying away from 2-step hi-hats. While it can sound good in most beats, it's way more fitting and interesting to make a pattern with pauses, rolls and velocity changes like I did here. It complements the melody so much better. The offbeat snares are also important for groove. I just placed them where it felt right so they alternate between each other. Now let's get to the 808s, and there are actually 2 different ones. The first one is more of a sub bass and it doesn't have a strong attack. I just used it while the drums are introduced in the beginning before the actual beat drop, and then later in the verse section. This adds progression to the beat to make it sound less repetitive. The main 808 in the beat drop is actually a really punchy version of the classic Spins 808. We all love to use it. To really make it hit harder, I use free clip on the master, which adds a lot of flavor to the beat. I also layered the 808 hits with open hi-hat to make it work really well with the free clip. I use this in basically every beat I make, including my last breakdown video. Here's a quick comparison. Obviously you can just use any clipping plugin. And that's already every element in place. However, of course, we have to add some simple rises and transitions, no lasers this time though. And again, I took a part of the beat with 808 and exported it to make a rising pitch and tempo automation for the intro. It just works every time. But that's it. I hope you can use some of the things I did to make this beat in your own beats. I'm gonna try to make more actual videos like this and just production videos in general, so like long-term videos in the future. So if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to help me create a community by subscribing.